What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Eat What You Sow with Co. Okay, so today it is a Sunday, and in this household, Sundays are pasta nights. So, super excited to have you back with me. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit the big red subscribe below, or at the end of the video, hit the circle on my face. Because of the Pidgeys, I'm paranoid to use my little $12 coil burner that I normally use, so I can face you guys and do stuff, because I'm paranoid that it has Teflon, and because I cannot get full confirmation it doesn't, I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to have to get a new Teflon free burner. So today I'm going to have to do this with the stove, which sucks, but anyway, it is what it is. So here we are. Look at these earrings that my sister got me. How adorable are those? My sister gives me the best gifts. If you're interested in seeing my Pidgeys, follow me on TikTok, Tick with Co. And I'm probably going to create a separate channel for the Pidgeys because I got a lot of Pidgey content.
The skies are bright and blue. It's a beautiful day to be with you.
So obviously the first thing you're going to do is boil water. Alright, so while that water's heating up, let's rinse our mushrooms. And I got these mushrooms a few days ago, and I don't know, I feel like mushrooms go bad so fast, but I never really know when stuff is bad, and I'm super paranoid about it. So hopefully these mushrooms are good because I bought them specifically to make this. We're going to eat them anyway, so if I end up sick after this, we all know it's because of the mushrooms. They're still hard, so I think that means they're okay, right? If they're hard. Pretty sure. So, anyway, let's rinse these mushrooms off. First thing we're going to do, while the water's boiling up here, we are going to fry up our mushrooms. So I'm just putting some olive oil in the pan. I don't know how much, I didn't measure it, but I'm sure you guys can figure that out, probably better than me. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I need measuring devices so I can actually give accurate descriptions of stuff. Oh my god, that was so fast. I cannot believe I found something that fast. Alright, so what is this? Tablespoon. Nah. Is a tablespoon too much? I don't know. Alright, so we're going to do 1/2 tablespoon of minced garlic. I feel like you can never have enough garlic. Alright, so we're going to let that garlic sizzle up in there and get everywhere and pop and burn me because I have it up too high. Then we're going to add our mushrooms to this. Turn the burner on medium. And I'm just leaving these mushrooms whole because why not? Mushrooms are the bomb and they shrink up when they get, cooked. I've noticed. Do you see all those dots on there? Look at this mushroom. It looks like a seashell. Is that okay to eat? I don't know. I'm eating it anyway, but it's not soft or anything. It's just weird that it's dotted. It looks like a cheetah or something, like cheetah print. Even though we definitely would not be eating cheetahs in this house, but it looks freaking cool. Look at that thing. Alright, so here's how I'm seasoning the mushrooms. I'm sure you guys could guess if you watch my videos. If you don't, then this will be the first time you're hearing this. I'm going to add smoked paprika to the mushrooms because smoked paprika is the bomb. So, season... Oh, shit. I forgot to use a measuring device again. Alright, I'm going to assume this is 1/2 tablespoon of smoked paprika. I will use measuring devices with the rest. Alright, then we're going to do 1/2 tablespoon of onion powder. Then we're going to add more garlic because, like I said, garlic is the bomb. So we're going to do 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Alright, the other thing I'm going to do, because butter tastes better with this, that's funny. And they didn't have my Macayos butter, so I ended up with this, but we're going to add 1 tablespoon. Get out of there. This is gonna be so easy. It's gonna be like super quick. So once your water is boiling, a friend told me that if you wait for the water to boil, it doesn't do something to the pot. I can't remember the word she used. But we're going to sprinkle some salt in there because iodine is very important. So you want to use iodized salt. So this is the kind of pasta I got. But normally I do this with rigatoni. But I got this instead because they didn't have rigatoni. So you can use like rigatoni or whatever pasta you want. But I think it's good with... I really like it with rigatoni. So I don't know. I don't know why that's not just penne. It looks exactly the same as penne. What's the difference between mostacolini? Okay, really?
Mostaccioli.
Like I'm gonna test Dave when he gets home and see if he knows how to pronounce that, Mr. Italian guy. But I don't know why it's that kind of pasta instead of penne. But that's what we're using. We're just going to reduce this down to low until we add the rest of the stuff. So we're just going to put the lid on it, reduce it to very low, and let it sit there. Or turn it, I'm going to turn it off for now. Like, I'm not very good with time management with this shit. So I'm going to turn off the mushrooms. They're done cooking for now, and then I'm going to boil up the pasta. Okay, this water's taking like a really long time to boil. What the hell? What's going on here? I put the salt in there, now it's not boiling. Etched. That's the word she used. It doesn't etch the pan. I believe that's the word. Come on, let's go. Alright, it's finally boiling. So, we're going to throw the pasta in there. Alright, so, it says 10 to 12 minutes. I always boil it for longer because I feel like the 10 to 12 minute thing, whenever it tells you like to boil for a certain amount of time, I feel like it's not enough time ever. So, we're just going to sit here and let this boil up. Alright, so while that pasta is boiling up, I'm going to add some stuff to the mushrooms. Now, I got julienne cut sun-dried tomatoes, okay? The juice in here makes this really good. So you want to keep a lot of the juice. So 1 with the juice, you guys, heaping. 2, 3 tablespoons for now. We might go back once we add the pasta and see what it looks like. We're just going to mix that in with the mushrooms and just let that sizzle up a little bit. We don't need to let it cook that long. We're just going to let the juices all mix together. Look at me sounding all like professional. And then what we're going to do is add this feta stuff to it. Normally I get the Violife feta, but I got Follow Your Heart instead. So we're going to add this to that, and like it's going to melt and be delicious. So I don't know how much. This is 1 tablespoon. Probably use the whole thing of feta, to be honest. We're going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? We're going to do the whole thing of feta. I don't know why I'm counting. I forget how much stuff I use because I haven't made this for a minute. We're going to let that like do its thing in there and get all like soft, right? We want it to get all soft and melty. Set it to low and just cover it. Okay, and then stir up your pasta since you're supposed to stir occasionally. So we're going to stir. Why is it stuck to the pan at the bottom? Why is it stuck? That's not good. I guess you do have to stir it occasionally because it gets stuck to the pan. I guess this is a pot, not a pan. I'm already not impressed with you type of pasta. My rigatonis are better, and then get it everywhere, so, you know, it makes a mess. Alright, so we're going to let that sizzle up. Just let that do its thing. Keep it on low. You just want it to get hot. You don't want to, like, cook this to the point where it's, like, boiling over and losing all the juices. Just put it on low and let it do its thing. Alright, so while we wait for this stuff to, like, finish cooking and the pasta to finish boiling, let's do some fun facts. My favorite part of all these freaking episodes. Okay, you guys, so since our pasta contains mushrooms, I don't think I've done mushroom fun facts, so I figure let's do some fun facts about mushrooms. Let's see what's out there because I love mushrooms so much. I could eat them raw, cooked, grilled. It doesn't freaking matter. I love mushrooms. So let's see what's out there as far as fun facts about mushrooms. For the people that don't like mushrooms, there's something wrong with you. Like, how could you not like mushrooms? They are the best. All right, first fun mushroom fact. Mushrooms have numerous health benefits, some of which are improves memory. I need to be eating a lot of freaking mushrooms because my memory sucks. Can be good for the heart, protects the brain from aging, and strengthens bones. Second fun fact about mushrooms, and this one's gonna be really hard for me, you guys, because there's a lot of words in this I don't know how to pronounce, so I'll put them down there because, I don't know how to pronounce them. Fungi are the largest forms of Earth. Forms of Earth. Oh my God, I seriously suck at reading, you guys. Fungi are the largest life forms on Earth. Fungal mycelium can grow and expand for miles under the ground as they go in search for food. The largest living organism on the planet is a single honey mushroom, Amarilla, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, you can read it below, in the Malheur National Forest in Oregon. It's around 3.5 miles wide and occupies an area of 2,385 acres and is at least 2,400 years old, but could be much older. Third fun mushroom fact. There are mushrooms that glow in the dark. These types of mushrooms are called bioluminescent. I think that's how you say it. So bioluminescent mushrooms. Okay, bonus fun mushroom fact. For thousands of years, Japanese farmers have believed that lightning strikes make mushrooms more plentiful, and research has proven they're correct. Researchers have bombarded several species of mushrooms with artificial lightning strikes and found it is effective in several species, but it has the biggest effect on shiitake mushrooms. Exposure to indirect lightning strikes make mushrooms multiply and can double in a shiitake crop. Well, that is pretty freaking cool. Mushrooms have like superpowers. Or they multiply, like, I don't know if that's considered a superpower or if that's creepy as shit. Bonus fun mushroom fact. There is a mushroom that devours itself when it is picked. Okay, this mushroom is the bomb. Let me just tell you, like, that's freaking awesome. Shaggy ink cap mushrooms. That's the way he's getting out of his like shenanigans. He's gonna just like devour himself because he knows he's busted. Shaggy ink cap mushrooms, known as shaggy mang or lawyer's wig, that's random, are delicious when picked while they're still in the button stage with white gills, but you'll need to pick them quickly. When shaggy ink caps mature, their gills turn pink and fill with black liquid containing spores. This black goo drips into the ground and spreads the spores. Once the mushroom has dispersed the spores, it uses disperse the spores, say that 3 times fast. Disperse the spores, Picking a shaggy ink cap triggers auto-digestion, and you usually have 24 hours to use them before they become an inedible black mass. Said she caught me in the forest? Wasn't me. Bonus fun mushroom fact. The death cap mushroom is one of the deadliest organisms on Earth. You can find these deadly mushrooms throughout Europe and the United States. Half a death cap mushroom contains enough toxin to kill an adult. They closely resemble some species of edible mushrooms and have been described as being large and meaty with a delicious smell and taste. That's pretty crazy, like, just because they taste meaty and great to eat something that, causes death, right? All right, you guys, there's our fun mushroom facts, and I was not disappointed in these facts. There are some freaking good facts in here, and I didn't even read some of the other facts because there are some interesting facts, but Anyway, let's get back to the kitchen and finish up this pasta. All right, so the timer went off on the pasta, so let's see if this thing's done. Probably not. I cooked it for 11 minutes. Okay, where are you hot? You're hot, you're hot, you're hot. That's actually pretty close, but it needs another minute. But look at this. Look at this yummy stuff right here. You see that? You see how it's all juicy looking and like that's starting to melt? Oh my God, it smells so good in here. You don't even know. So that's what you want it to look like, all creamy and yummy like that. Come here, let me try one of you. Let me try. Oh, you're hot. All right, I guess the pasta's done. I can't grab the pot and the camera, so we're gonna strain the water. And you won't be able to see that, but I'm sure you know how to strain pasta. All right, so let's turn the heat off this thing. And there's some little straggler pastas that's stuck to the bottom of this freaking pot, which I told you somewhere's getting stuck. Oh, that's hot. Let me put those in there now. We're not losing one of these little pastas, not one. All right. All right, so now you're gonna dump your pasta into this freaking thing here and mix it up. I turn the heat off for now. All right, so another thing I'm gonna add to this is nooch, because nooch is the bomb. It gives a cheesy flavor to stuff. If you guys don't know what nooch is, get some nooch, nutritional yeast. We're gonna sprinkle that on there, mix it up. Let me try it. Okay. I just burned the out of my tongue. Pretty sure my taste buds are gone now. And now there's a mushroom that's been in my mouth in the pot, but that's okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get just the juice from this on the top, sprinkle it on there. I'm actually gonna do 2 tablespoons. So 2 tablespoons of just the sun-dried tomato juice. Sprinkle it on the top. You want the juice from these sun-dried tomatoes. That's what makes it the bomb. Okay, mix it. And, you know, if you want to add more sun-dried tomatoes, you can. I don't do that many, but you can add as many as you want if you want to add the whole jar, if you really like sun-dried tomatoes. And that's it. We're done. That's how freaking easy this is. So I'm going to perform a taste test and let you know what I think. Now I got to get a bowl. Because I don't have any vegan parm, nooch is just as good, so I sprinkle some nooch on top because nooch is the bomb and it's fortified with B12, so it's delicious and good for you. So let me perform my taste test and let you guys know what I think. Let me get a mushroom and a sun-dried tomato. Well, that is delicious, you guys. So 1 to 10 rating for me. So spaghetti casserole is definitely my number 10. I love spaghetti casserole. It's my favorite meal. If you're interested in seeing that, I'm going to post a link above. It's like pizza toppings on spaghetti. It's my favorite. My mom used to make it for me as a kid and I veganized it. It's the bomb. So 1 to 10 for me, I'm going to rate this pasta an 8. It's really good and it's super easy. This took me like, I don't know, as long as it takes for the pasta to boil, 12 minutes to make. Super good and yummy. So when Dave gets home, we're gonna force him to taste test it. Hopefully he's in a more positive mood than he was in my last video that I forced him to taste test when we were at the restaurant. So hopefully he's in a better mood today to perform this taste test. Stay tuned. I'm gonna go eat a bowl of this because I'm starving and it's delicious. Hello, Mr. Excitement.
Yeah, what up?
Nothing. You were supposed to be home about 6 hours ago.
But I'm here.
Yeah, you're here. That
YouTube,
doesn't count.
let me tell you about
That's
this
not
dream.
enough.
Let me tell the people out there on YouTube about this bad dream I had.
Okay. You're gonna cover up your pretty hair right now? We have to show YouTube how your hair.
So I
Okay,
had this
go ahead.
dream, right? That some people were getting sick out of nowhere and nobody knew what it was. And then all of a sudden they realized there was a pandemic from eating some weird animal. See what happens? And then people started hoarding toilet paper and the whole world shut down. God, man, what a nightmare. People were going crazy. Just, man, that was a bad one. That was a bad one.
Okay, you're about 2 years late on that
What are
story.
you talking about? That was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. I'm glad that didn't happen in real life.
So you gotta move over so I can be on phone. You're not gonna show YouTube your beautiful hair? Your beautiful
Dude, stop,
long
stop.
hair. Look at this hair. Look at this hair.
And you guys are wondering
Turn
where I've
around.
been.
Show the back. Show the back.
You guys missed
look,
this?
Look how long it is. Look at this hair. It's very, very long hair. It's very nice. But this is also out of control. So this I could do without.
Maybe
But
another how many years?
I do like
How many more
this.
years?
I do like this. And you're not cutting the hair till car gets done. So pretty soon he's gonna have hair as long as mine.
So what are we doing?
Okay, we're gonna.
You guys missed me?
You want beanie on or off?
Well, you already took it off. So stop, dude.
Oh,
What are you?
sorry. Oh, now you're gonna complain when I touch your hair, even though you always are begging me to touch it.
You're touching my hair
So
around the food.
you got bugs in there or something?
I mean, nothing can be worse than cat hair.
Exactly. You've already had your fill of that. So. All right. So we're doing a taste test. Let me get you a bowl.
I just got over being sick from the last taste test. It took me years to recover.
No, you were in the last episode. You just weren't very happy. So I was telling YouTube. Hopefully you're in
in the episode?
Yeah, when we went to the restaurant. Why are you covering up your hair? You were your typical jolly self. So, all right. So what we have for taste testing.
Oh, you guys have no idea.
Here's what we got. You're gonna be excited.
Am I?
Yeah. So,
I haven't eaten all day.
I know. I told you you'd be excited about this taste test. This is. Do you know what this is? Do you recognize this meal?
Looks like penne pasta to me.
Oh my God! I'm so glad you mentioned it.
Wow.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna test them. How do you say this? What kind of pasta is this?
I can't even read it.
Oh, come on now. What does that say? Come on, Mr. Italian.
You tell me what you think it says.
I can't say it. Most are called. I definitely can't say it.
I probably can't pronounce it either.
Oh, you see? You see? What is it?
Mostacioli.
Well, you're definitely better than me. Mostacioli?
No, Mosta.
Mostacioli. What is the difference between this and penne? They're the same. Why are they naming it something fancy? What is it?
Mostacioli.
Mostacioli?
Don't quote me on that.
Mostaccioli.
Pronounce
Alright.
this.
Why are you taking it out? This
So-
came from Plant Power, you guys. The little freaking, it's a vegan fast food restaurant, all vegan, by the
Not
way.
bad, actually.
If you have it in your town, I think they have one in California. Oh my God.
I just left the place. If somebody handed you this,
Don't be dripping it everywhere.
yeah, I don't know how this works. It's backwards.
Well, you see it.
You see what that says? Pronounce that.
Ranchek.
Rain check.
Ranchek. Ranchek is what I called that.
Well, that's clearly how you say it then.
What is it?
It's rain check.
It's Ranchek. Not Ranchicue. He's like, isn't it like Rancher Barbecue? Wouldn't it be Ranchicue? I'm like, oh yeah, that does make sense actually.
No.
But I call it Ranchek.
Rain check.
By the way, this shit's the bomb, FYI, but you don't recognize this meal?
No.
It's been a minute since I made it.
A fat minute. What up, Selena? Anyway.
We were supposed to go to the movies tonight and see Avatar, just like we were supposed to go out last night, but David, it's 11 o'clock.
It's after 11.
Yeah, it's after 11
It's almost
o'clock.
11:30.
I've had to sit here with a bra on and makeup on, waiting for Dave to get home. Anyway, are you gonna try this wonderful dinner here?
Did she film her poisoning it?
I did not. That's a shock ending for the audience.
So what am I looking for here?
Rating? Are you gonna get anything on it, or are you just gonna eat noodles by itself?
Some things
Okay,
never change.
I'm just saying, like, eat, like, there's stuff in here to eat with it. Like, there's items to include. Here. I'm just saying.
Man, I missed this. Oh,
Try a bite.
what the hell happened there?
It's gonna be cold, and
What
then
is
you're.
that shit about?
What? The knife's over there?
Never mind.
What?
Nothing. Forget it. I'm going to taste this and I'm going to explain my whole knife block theory.
Okay.
Why did you move it?
Because there's too cluttered over there.
All right, well.
You didn't get anything on there. You just got it by itself. All right. Do you know what it is now? Do you recognize it now?
No, refresh my memory, please.
It's sun-dried.
I'm under a lot of pressure lately, so yeah.
It's sun-dried
Well, I know what that
tomato
is.
feta. Remember, it's the feta one. And mushrooms.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
Nice try with that.
Forget about it.
Is it warm? I tried to heat it up so I didn't get a bad rating like I got on my nachos because the temperature was not up to his liking. Is it warm?
No, it's not warm.
It's not warm?
No. I wasn't going to say anything, but now.
I turned the heat on.
Don't think that I'm that guy because I am not. She could cook cardboard and I would be like thankful and I would eat the cardboard. As long as it was plant-based
I never
cardboard.
said you wouldn't eat the cardboard.
As long as it was plant-based cardboard, I would eat it.
I know you would, but I'm just saying rating-wise.
I'm just saying.
Rating-wise, I wouldn't.
Does anybody out there have somebody that says something that that's? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You guys missed this?
What is your rating?
I just burned my mouth.
Fuck you, dude. I just heated it up. Here, get a hotter version.
Why? Is it going to taste different?
Probably, if it's hot.
It can't get no hotter. It's the hottest.
Here. Let's get a hot scoop on there.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. It's probably urgent. Now it's going to be cold again.
Yeah, I have to leave. It's an emergency. Clearly. I rate this like a 9.
Ooh, good. That's good.
Oh.
Did you have something else to say about the knives?
Yeah. Why do people keep their knives on the kitchen counter? It seems like the most illogical thing to put knives on a butcher block. So if some unwanted person decides to kick the door off the hinge, which brings me to my second point. Why do they hinge front doors to your house to open inward? It seems like if it was opening outward, you couldn't kick the damn thing off the hinges, right?
Yeah. For police, if they want to kick it off the hinges.
Law enforcement has a lot more other options than kicking the door.
Yeah.
They'll just chain the door to a truck and drive it off.
Well, I think it's too, when you're like getting in the house, it's more convenient to have it because you have bags of groceries. I know you don't know what this is like.
Okay, well, if you have a screen door, the
groceries.
screen door opens the other way. They never open the same direction. So if you have,
the screen
most
door
people
opens
have screen
outwardly.
doors.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, safety-wise, it would be
think
better.
about all the shows that I've seen where they just.
But then this is also a saving grace for me. Even though the one time I thought somebody was in the house, I grabbed a coffee.
I literally kicked this door clean across the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. And that's what is that? A steel door? It's not a wood door.
No, it's steel.
Yeah, that's a
I
steel
banged
door.
on the door for an hour. She heard nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally kicked this door, and it flew into the kitchen. And I ran in there to see what the hell was going on. She still heard nothing. I stood over her for like another 5 minutes, like, what the
I was
fuck?
asleep on the couch. Right here.
It wasn't
on
like
the
I
other
knocked
side
for a
of this
minute and
wall.
they got pissed off. So if some unwanted person decides to kick the door off the hinge,
I don't wake up when I'm asleep.
I waited a good.
So now we're telling all the stalkers that want to come find me that I don't wake up.
That's okay. You don't know when I'm going to be around here. Go ahead. I dare you.
I'm just kidding. I don't have enough followers to have stalkers. Unfortunately, I'm not that popular.
Doesn't matter. All you need is one.
Yeah.
All right. I got to go make sure something's. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay,
thank you
YouTube.
for rating it.
Yeah.
You actually rated it higher than me. I rated it 8.5.
I'm surprised you didn't outdo me.
I know.
That one's
I'm
scary.
going to go with you.
I'm going right now. Like I'm leaving.
Well,
right?
is it dangerous? I'm going to come with you if it's dangerous. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the circle on my face wherever I'm popping up on the screen. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up.
Bye, YouTube.
So if you're interested in any more pasta recipes, I've got a few, quite a few out there. Just look in the pasta section playlist. And again, thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to next time.